The government doesn't want the church to grow. The government employs pathos, logos, and ethos to stop the church from growing more than it is. The government uses pathos to stop the church from growing more than it is. For centuries, monarch ruled by the ideal of divine right. Sometimes this began to be used by a monarch to support the nation that the king ruled both his own kingdom and church within its boundaries. People was motivated by historical abuse of government power and believed that government must remove itself from anything that touched upon human beings' relationship with God. Religion is a matter which lies solely between man and his God, that he owns account more to none other for his faith or his worship, that the legitimate power of government reach action only, and not opinions. The separation of the church and the state are embedded in the Constitution, which is your founding document. The good thing about the separation of the church and the state is that a person's religious belief doesn't matter. The government uses logos to stop the church from growing more than it is. The government isn't letting the church defend itself like in the Kistner Wars. In the 1920s, the church was outlawed and wasn't able to own property nor run schools. They could only have a certain number of priests. The church couldn't defend itself publicly, court, nor in private conversations. Most of the time, the Mexican people would get arrested for wearing religious items or for saying adios in public, which means with God, or even questioning their laws. Priests who remained in Mexico faced two choices: cooperation with the government or a life on the run. Those who cooperated were forced to abandon their parish, to move to urban areas, and to sign with their state government. For those who went on the run, would either get killed, arrested, taken to prison, or find new ways of life. The government uses ethos to stop the church from growing more than it is. The government didn't want the church to grow, so they let the church know that there isn't anyone who can't help them. Some people tried to help the church, but it was no use because they were just placed in prison. The church didn't want to accept help from other people. The reason the church didn't want to accept help was because they were putting them in danger and even death. The government was trying to make everyone leave the church by arresting the people, making them go on the run, or making them sign over to the government. For the people who went on the run, they would get caught or get killed while they were escaping. In CNN News, these are some dark days for the fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The reclusive polygamous sect led by imprisonment prophet Warren Jeffs. In Phoenix, a federal jury found that the church leaders control the municipal governments of two cities that discriminated against non-believers. In Salt Lake City, the Jeffs brother remained behind bars as he awaited trials and alleged food stamps, swindle, and money laundering schemes. Now to Fox News. In Fox News, Dr. Eric Lwarsh, a renowned public health expert, who also served as a lead minister, has filed a federal lawsuit against the Georgia Department of Public Health agency. He was determined for delivering sermons on issues ranging from homosexuality to evolution. Governor Bentley no longer attends church in Tuscaloosa. Governor Robert Bentley is now out of his home church, First Baptist Church, Tuscaloosa. Senior Pastor Jill McKee told ABC 33 the governor of his top advisor, Rebecca Manson, are no longer members. According to McLean, disciplined the church family matter. He also said he will continue to pray for each of them. McKinney did not elaborate on if they were asked to leave the church or they just left voluntarily. Poland's church government marks Christianity anniversary. Giznos, Poland. Poland's bishop has opened religious and political celebrations that mark 1,050 years of Christianity in Poland, with the debate on its significance for the nation. The church and the conservative government jointly organized the 3-day ceremonies that opened Thursday in the west town of Gizno, considered to be the cradle of Poland's Catholicism. Government members want a culture that values, especially now when the European Union is criticizing its politicals. Pope Francis envoy the President Andrzej Duda will attend the Mass later Thursday at Gizmo 10th Century Cathedral. Duda will address a special session of lawmakers and the senators on Friday. Poland Prince Mikisko, I was baptized in Gizmo around the year 1966. Chronicle says. Christians must be represented and protected in the Syrian peace talk. Syrian peace talk have resumed this week in Geneva in Washington. The House of Representatives and admonishes approved a resolution declaring the Islamic State had perpetrated genocide on the Christians and other religious monasteries in Syria and Iraq.